Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are doing this glittery smoky eye makeup look, perfect for a night out, a prom or any other occasion you may have. So I'm just going in with the MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre on a Real Techniques base shadow brush and blending it all over her eyelid with a beauty blender. So now I'm filling in her eyebrows with Anastasia Beverly Hills Deep Brow Pomade in the color Taupe. And the brush I'm using is the Artist Professional Angle Liner brush. So now I'm cleaning up her brows with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 10 Light. The brush I'm using is just the concealer brush that came in the set from Morphe. It doesn't have a name. So now I am setting her eyelids with a bit of a powder. This one I'm using is by Australis Fresh and Flawless powder. And going straight in with the shadows. The palette I'm using today is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. I'm starting with this warm orangey shade called Burnt Orange as a transition shade, putting it in and above the crease. The brush I'm using is the Morphe R40. So now I'm going in with another shadow from this palette. So that one is called Roga. I'm putting that directly into her crease on the Morphe E22 brush and blending everything out with the Morphe R40 again. So now I'm going in with this really nice rich brown shade from the same palette on a E22 Morphe brush. I'm focusing that mainly in the outer corner and blending it in. And here I've decided that I wanted the crease to be more of an orangey red color, so I picked up some of the red ochre and the Venetian red colors from the same palette and blended them through the crease. For the brow highlight, I used the MAC Cosmetics Gesso eyeshadow. So the brush I'm using is from the same brush set by Morphe, which doesn't have name, but it's just a small shadow brush. So this is the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Liner. This one is in the color Midnight Cowboy. I'm using this to create a half cut crease on her eyelid. I am setting this with a gold sparkly eyeshadow from Too Faced Nikki Tutorials palette. The eyeshadow is called Irresistible. And I'm doing the same on her other eye. So I got this glitter wheel from the Glitter Injections, and I'm pressing some of the copper colored glitter onto her eyelid as well, on top of the gold shadow. Next, I'm going in with the black shadow from the same Nikki Tutorials Too Faced collaboration palette, and I'm focusing that mainly on the outer corner and blending it in a little bit, but not too much, trying not to put too much into her crease. This is the brush by Morphe called E22. And don't forget to blend the edges as well. The gel liner I'm using is the Inglot AMC Gel Liner in number 77. It's really nice, really black, very easy to work with. So now I'm wiping away all the messy eyeshadow and the glitter that has fallen onto her face. And now applying the lashes. The lash glue I'm using is the Duo Clear eyelash glue, and the lashes are just cheap ones I got from eBay. I'm not sure the name of them, but I'll try and look for them and list them down below. So here I'm applying some moisturizer and some of the primer. The primer I'm using is the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer. Blending that into her skin with the damn beauty sponge, beauty blender. The foundation I'm using is the MAC Studio Fix foundation in the color NC35. So my camera decided to stop recording for some reason, but I've just used the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer under her eyes, on her forehead, her nose and her chin, and then set it with the Laura Mercier translucent powder. Now I'm wiping away the Laura Mercier powder and setting her face with the Australis Fresh and Flawless powder as well. Now I'm using the bronzer, which is the Urban Decay Beach Bronzer in the color Bronzed. The brush is the multitasking brush by Real Techniques, and this is the blush I'm using by BH Cosmetics. It's the first one on the bottom, in the bottom row. The brush I'm using is the Revlon blush brush. Now I'm applying the highlight to the top of her cheeks, her temples, bridge of her nose, tip of her nose and her cupid's bow, a little bit under her brows as well. The highlighter I'm using is the MAC Cosmetics Soft and Gentle Highlighter. The brush is Morphe M218. Now going back to her eyes, I am smudging a little bit of the burnt orange shadow under her lash line. And the brush I'm using is the actual brush that came with this palette. I find it really good to smudge the shadows under the lash line, on the lash line. So I'm also adding a little bit of that reddish color called Red Ochre right on top of it, just to warm it up a bit more. And I'm lining her waterline with the same Inglot gel liner in number 77. And then I'm smudging it out with a little bit of the black eyeshadow we used earlier, which is the Too Faced / Nikki Tutorials The Power of Makeup palette, and it's called Wanted. wiping away any fallout. Highlighting her inner corners with the same MAC Soft and Gentle highlighter. Applying some mascara to her lower lashes as well as her top lashes, and the one I'm using is the Covergirl Lash Blast mascara in Very Black on a disposable mascara wand. So my camera decided to stop recording again, but I used the Drag Cosmetics lip liner on her lips in the color Shirt, and went over that with a Philosophy lipstick in the color Beige Peony. So that's it guys, hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.